Oh, and this part of the ocean is just amazing. It's like, isn't it the same part? Maybe, but you know, every time I come here, I can't help but being marveled about the beauty of this place. And down here, I don't know if you can see, but there is one guy working on his laptop. Let's respect his privacy and all that. But I hope I can be as cool as that. Like one day, like my dream would be to be cool enough to go like, hey, do you know what? I'm out of the office. I will take my laptop to the rocks and be working while I have a swim in my trunks. And that's amazing, I guess. That's, you know, that's quality of life. Let's see what's there. Excellent. Here you can see another part of the beach, and it looks beautiful, and it's very beautiful. The water is perhaps a bit warmer than in the other beaches back there. But for example, I broke 2 fingers here because I was, you know, jumping from one of those rocks, and I could swear there was nothing underneath. Like the water was clear because, you know, it was from one of these other rocks over there, so it was kind of deep. There was nothing. The area was empty, but as soon as I entered the water, there was a rock, and I had to place my 2 fingers in place because, you know, I broke them. And also there was a bit of blood on my chest, and I left the water as if, you know, coming from a war or something, full of blood, and you know, with the water it looks more than what it really is. And at the same time, I had to place my fingers in the same place together, so it was like clack, clack. And it was an adventure that day, yeah. So you can still see that these 2 fingers, I don't know if you can see it there, but these 2 fingers, so they are kinda, I cannot make them straight. And that's why, because one day I jumped from the wrong place. I trusted the wrong waters, and I paid the price. I paid it dearly. So let's go on walking, because there is a tower that I want to show you. The tower from before, you know, like the Romans one. Nobody would ever agree when that tower was built, because somebody starts counting from the Celts. Some other people say that there was some construction there before, and I don't know what to think actually, but I love the ocean. Yes, the ocean is beautiful indeed. By the way, I don't know if you can see in my shadow, but I'm wearing a cap, and I'm wearing it to the side because the sun is coming from that direction. But at the same time, I feel like like in one episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I don't know why people stopped wearing the caps and the hats like to the side. Like if you were cool, you would put it backwards in the 80s. Then in the 90s, you would put it to the side. But yeah, nowadays everyone wears it again in the regular direction, I guess.
Oh heavens, the beauty of this place. Oh.
By the way, the next time that I see some animals, some birds or something, I'll start with this voice, like narrating, as if I were in a documentary, like David Attenborough.
Oh, the mating season of the common seagull begins in March and ends in September. As for the seagulls, they have 4 months of random love and passion ahead of them.
By the way, have you watched that video where... Oh, look, a seagull. There are caves there, and you would think that, that they are deep and they hold mysteries and secrets. They call them furnas. Furnas. Everything in this area has a very cool name. And the thing is that you enter, like, there are legends from when people didn't know how to swim. And it's like,
oh, that's the cave of a dragon. There are magic serpents there, hiding, waiting to take unbaptized children.
But then, when people already knew how to swim and you can go there, because, it's not so difficult, as you can see. It's not as if it takes a lot to go to that cave over there. And you enter and it's like 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, and there is a rock. So, it's like, it looks dark and deep, but it's maybe like 2 meters in like maybe 4, let's say 4 meters in depth, and that's it. Like you walk a couple of steps and that's all. Like that's your adventure is over. And oh, by the way, 4 meters, that would be like how much? How many feet? Like 6 feet is like 180. So let's say 7 feet is like 2 meters something. So 14 feet in depth if you count like feet. I don't know how many elbows that is. Don't like, I don't know. You convert yourselves. Like, in my country we use elbows. Good. Now, you know, change to the metric system. Yeah, you may dislike the video just from what I said. Change to the metric system. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, anyway, let's keep walking before I go rambling. I have the feeling that if I had enough memory in this SD card, I would be rambling and rambling about random stuff and forgetting about what I'm showing you. So the ocean, oh the ocean, the wonderful, magical, mystical ocean. Who knows how many things, how many secrets the ocean holds for us to discover. And I was going to show you that like giant watch, because it's kind of cool, but then I realized that I have nothing to say about it. It's like, hey, a giant watch, check it out. And that's it, like a giant watch. I have no comments about it. I have no, like, you know, no story, no backstory to it. It's like, oh, in the International Day of Watchmakers, they, no, they just put it there. And well, you can see, for example, traffic and buildings, but I guess that's not really interesting, except for the street lights. Yeah, street lamps that you can see there. Imagine them when they were like, when they were new. They were actually very cool. Well, now they are cool as well, but they look abandoned. They look kinda forgotten, if you will. But every street lamp has like a different design that I can show you now. Yes, indeed. So, you know, it has, I think, 2 or maybe, let's see if there are more. Like, this is from the front, okay? So it has like the circle with a fish. As you can see, by the way, this is not part of the design. This is like time breaking, or maybe people, I don't know, like, I wanna think it's time. And from here you have, well, the same design, right? Wait. This is the same design, but it was broken there. And yeah, the same fish, I guess. Like, keep it in mind, okay? Chuk. Yeah, same design, right? At least the circle, I'm sure that it's exactly the same design. But I don't really know about. And anyway, as I was explaining you, from each street lamp, like, we can get a different design there and there, and every, well, I don't know if everyone, maybe repeat some designs after some time. Maybe the designs repeat, but it's enough for me to be happy with the street lamps. Do you have street lamps with fish in them? Excellent, yes. Oh, and this is kind of crappy. This is very, very sad. As you can see there is a fish, right? Like with two tails. So the placard, it has a placard, and it says that it's because. Oh, sorry about the wind, by the way. It's because they got. Is it better now if I put the thing here? It's not better. It's like a hurricane. So anyway, yeah, it's a fish with 2 tails. Because once somebody got a fish with 2 tails, like, out of the water in this area, and they built. And it's like, okay. So this is the aquarium, or like the house of fish. I kid you not. They call this place the House of Fish instead of the aquarium. Well, maybe it has also like the name the aquarium, but since the other one was like the House of Men, and they also have like the House of Science, they decided to call this one the House of Fish, which is kind of, you know, it matches, but at the same time it sounds weird. That's okay. If you come here by whatever chance of destiny, like, you know, not now with me. I mean, if you come here on your own, make sure if you enter here to ask if they have all the different areas open. Because sometimes, like, you know, they will charge you the same price, even if one of them is closed. So it's like they have a cool exposition with Captain Nemo, and at the same time, you will be like, hey, where is Captain Nemo? Where is that thing? It's like, oh yeah, well, that one is closed today. It's like, yeah, but you just charged me full price for, you know, 2 of the 3 available spaces. And I don't know if to apologize for the wind. It's not me who controls the wind. So, yeah, we cannot have everything. It's a sunny weather, it's very cool. And by the way, if you see something moving there, it should be a seal or 2. I don't know if you see something, but it should be a seal or 2 of them, because, you know, it's like it's a cool area.